So today we will be acting out a scene where an assistant principal has come in to observe my fourth grade classroom, and she wants to discuss with me just some of her observations. And I will be playing the fourth grade teacher, and my name is Catherine Funk.
And I'm Hannah Jenkins, and and I will be playing the part of the assistant principal. Come on in. Oh, Catherine,
Hi.
thanks for coming. Why don't you have a seat?
Nice to see you today.
Good to see you too. So, when I was in your classroom last week and observing, I just noticed a few things I wanted to talk to you about today.
Sure.
I noticed that the kids were just a little rowdy and there wasn't quite as much control in your classroom. Do you know what's going on? I mean...
Yeah, well, things with me are good, and I think in the situation where you were observing, it was, just a lot of different scenarios where having another person in the classroom can impact my students, and we just got out of MCAs, and the students have been sitting for long hours and need some freedom, which I'm okay with. And then classroom management and behavior starts when the lesson starts, and I think you were kind of more during the transition time there for observation. So the students might not have been fully engaged, and maybe from your perspective acting the way you would think they should be because we are in that transition time. But I don't know exactly what you observed or what your perspective is on that.
Well, I just wondered, I mean, I know your students have done MCAs before. They're now in fourth grade, so they've done them a couple different times.
Right.
So I just didn't know if that would really affect them that way since they're kind of used to it. But you being their teacher probably know a little more, being with them all the time. So do you think there's anything else that could be affecting them, or?
I really do think it is that. I think it's important after they've had their MCAs just to have even 15-20 minutes to unwind and just kind of get ready to focus. And I think that's the time where you were in our classroom observing. So it was more just a time where students could take a break and relax and prepare themselves for the lesson. So I think that's more what it was. And you're more than welcome to come in and observe during a time where we have a lesson and see if the kids are being engaged and how they act during that time.
Sure, I would love that.
Yeah.
I know usually you're a great teacher, and I love the work that you do, and I wanted to just check with you because I wasn't sure about that. So
Thank you.
I think I'll stop in next week.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, thank you, Catherine.
Yeah, have
Thanks
a
for
great
coming
day.
in.